Okay, hey everyone, and welcome to a brand new Class 66 Rocks Stobart review. Now, the weather outside today, it is really warm. It's just turned 9:15 on Tuesday the 2nd of May 2017. So by the time you watch this video, it was May the 2nd when I actually filmed it. So my plan is today I'm going to go out and do some filming in this beautiful weather. So I thought I'll do a review first thing this morning, ready for you guys to watch. So without further ado, let's get on with what we've got today then. Okay, so as we can see today, we have a Tekno model. Now, as you may remember, a few weeks back I did a review of a James Earlham DAF XF, and I said I'd show you the plastic sheet that goes over the top of the model. So as you can see, this is it. So this is the plastic that I was on about, because obviously the other bit I'd already taken out of my James Earlham box, so I did say that I would show it you while it was covering the model on a different review, which I am doing today. So anyway, let's take a look at what we've got then. So as you can see, it's a Tekno model, obviously. So if we just turn the box round to the side, it says the Tekno British Collection Detailed Scale Model for Adults. UK distributor, gives you the name of the company that distributed them. So it was Model Road and Rail Limited, who were based in Surrey. And this particular truck is a Seddon Atkinson Arctic in Eddie Stobart. Now, I think on somewhere on the side of the box it sometimes has the year when these were manufactured. But on this particular model, I don't think we've got a date on it. But it is in 1/50 scale, and Tekno are made in Holland, as you can see. I don't think it's on there either. No, it's not on there. So, like I say, some of them have got a date on. I'm going to say it was manufactured in between 1992 to 1997, somewhere in between those guidelines. Because obviously the James Earlham model that I had, that was quite old as well. I think that was 1992. So let's get it out of the box and take a look at it. Now I've had to angle the camcorder in a shaded area of the living room this morning. It's just that the sun's rays are beaming through some of the living room onto the rug, so it probably would have blinded us with the review slightly. So I've managed to get in a spot where it's shaded, like I say. So we'll just put the model down for a moment. Okay, so we've got a piece of information here from Tekno BV. So obviously you can see it's all in all different languages, but we have got an English transcription on the second row, which says the doors of this model are now fixed in the closed position to improve the visual effect. So we will just hold on to that for a moment. Okay, so let's crack on with the review then. So first off, as you can see, it's presented in a foam tray. So I don't think we've got any holes on the back. Oh, well, we have got two round holes, but obviously we can't put our fingers through them. But it's a bit like Hornby packaging. Well, how Hornby packaging used to be, really, isn't it? Like the foam tray, but it'd be a bit more sturdier than this, and it'd obviously fit in nice and snug so that it couldn't rock about during transit. So anyway, it comes in the foam tray. So let's take the truck out along with the trailer and take a look at both of these. Now I'm just going to be very careful getting this out. Right, there we go. Okay, so here we have the Seddon Atkinson with the Curtainside trailer. So what I'll do now, I'll just disconnect the trailer from the cab and we'll take a look at the cab first. Now I'm just going to take the truck out of the camera lens for a minute and just get this trailer taken off. Ah, there we go. Okay, so back to the review. So first off, it's not too light, it's not too heavy, so it's in between really. But the first thing I'm going to mention before I forget is that the cab does actually tilt. So obviously you can see the engine compartment just under there, which is in a moulded block, as you can see, and it's painted in silver. So, as mentioned on the leaflet that we've just seen, the cab doors are now closed on this model. So obviously you can't open them or anything like that. So what we'll do now, we will start with the front of the truck. Okay, so starting with the front, so as you can see on the top of the foil here, we have the word Stobart. Now this is in black, but if you look at the yellow, obviously because of the age of the model, I think the yellow has faded slightly. I might be completely wrong. It might actually have been produced like this, but I think it might just be a fade on the colour. Moving down, as you can see, we can see inside the cab through the front window, which has blue seats inside. Now, I don't know whether Seddon Atkinson's ever had blue seats back in the day, but if you do know and you drove one of these, please leave your comments below. So as you can see, we've also got 3 windscreen wipers on the front as well. Moving down, we've got the red and yellow Stobart S arrows. Now, Tekno haven't got any names in the middle of the truck on this particular model, and it hasn't got a number plate either. So I can't say this is the name of this truck and the registration is like I usually do with most reviews. So unfortunately, I can't give you any information about the name or the number plate for this model. So moving down to the grille area, as you can see, we've got the Seddon Atkinson A badge, well, logo should I say, in a circle just there, and the word Seddon Atkinson. Now, if I just zoom in slightly, we can also see it says turbo intercooling as well. So that's a bit more information for you. So moving down now to the bumper area, you can see we've got the headlights on the left and right hand sides, and we've also got these like goldish coloured spot lamps or fog lamps, whatever you wish to call them, on the bottom left hand sides as well. But these are different from obviously Corgi models, because obviously Corgi have clear ones, but Tekno have like a goldish coloured one. So moving the tractor unit round to the side now. So as you can see, it's a 4-wheel tractor unit, hence the 3 wheels on either side. But taking a look at the side, you can see we've got a yellow outline on the top of the foil just here, in the shape of it's a sort of triangular shape. Moving down, you can see we've got the old Stobart Flags on the side just here. Now I think, is that the Italian one and that's the British one, but I think that one is more like they have on the England football shirts, or like they used to have. So with this model being quite old, I don't know whether Tekno have researched the design of the flags, because sometimes Corgi used to have a different flag on the side. So if you do know why it's like this, please leave your comments below, but if not, it doesn't matter. It's not a serious detriment to the review anyway. So moving down, as you can see, we've got a green stripe just there, and also we've got a red and really pale yellow, well it's more of a creamish colour really, Stobart S arrow. Now what we have got on the side of the passenger door is the fleet number H273, and as you can see, this model is a 325 Strato. So it's a Seddon Atkinson Strato, and we have got a fleet number. So if you do know the name of this particular truck, now I'll give you the fleet number, please leave your comments below. So as you can see, we've got some steps just there. Obviously we've got the tyres. That one's actually not free and moving much. Oh, there we go, it is now. So as you can see, the wheels don't really turn, but we've got the fuel tank just underneath here, as you can see. So moving the tractor unit round to the back, the front of the cab's trying to tilt on its own there. So as you can see, we haven't actually got anything on the back of the cab at all. So we've got no reversing lights and indicators, no mud flaps, no number plate. So it is a bit basic, but like I say, I'm sure this was produced between 1992 to 1997. But if you do know the exact year, please leave your comments below. I have actually got it on a website on my iPad actually, what year it was produced. And I think, off the top of my head, it was 95. But like I say, obviously because the sticker's been covered up somewhere along the line or taken off, and I haven't got my iPad on me at the moment, so if you just leave your comments below, that would be greatly appreciated. So turning the cab round to the other side now. So as you can see, there's nothing much different on this side. Again, we've got the Stobart Flags, as you can see just there, along with the Stobart S arrow. Now that might have been a darker yellow at some stage, but it might have already been produced like this because this model was in a really good condition when I purchased it from the previous owner. So like I say, it might just be its age, or it's been on display and maybe the sun got to it, because I know that can happen sometimes, as I've had a model plane that did that. It was bright red on the tail wing and then it faded to a pale red when I put it in my bedroom window. So that is the cab. So now let's take a look at the trailer. Okay, so here we have the Curtainside trailer. First off, it is really lightweight, and there's no weight to it whatsoever. But as you can see, it's in a really glossy finish, because if I just tilt it, obviously the light from outside is reflecting on the paintwork. So starting with the front of the trailer, as you can see, we've got the Stobart S arrows on the front of the trailer, on the left and right hand sides here. And as you can see, in between the S it says EP. If you do know what EP stands for, please leave your comments below. I'm guessing the E is for Express, but I'm not too sure what the P is. Moving down, you can see we've got the trailer number, which is T309, as you can see. So as you can see, it's a triaxle trailer, hence the 3 wheels on either side. So on the side of the trailer, you can see we've got some painted trailer straps running the length of the trailer. Now, these aren't like the Corgi model. I think these have just been painted like with a paintbrush maybe, but these are in black. Now, it actually reminds me of a bit like a box trailer. Now, this might be the case, and it isn't a Curtainside trailer, but a Curtainside trailer does have the trailer straps, which are evident on this trailer. So we're going to stick with the belief that it's a Curtainside trailer, but if you know any different and you have got this model with a description, please leave your comments below. So as you can see under here, we have the trailer legs. I'm not going to try and attempt to bend them, although they'll probably end up snapping off. But as you can see, we've also got a spare wheel under here as well. So as we can see, we've got the words Eddie Stobart Limited in a dark yellow with a like a white, reddy, wineish coloured red surround on each of the letters, and underneath we have the words Express Road Haulage Specialist in white, and that's got like a black outline shadow effect around each of the letters also on each of those. Moving round to the back of the trailer now. As you can see again, we've got the Eddie Stobart Limited wording. I'm not too sure if these... Oh, they do open. So this is a good thing with the Tekno models. I'm not going to bend them right back, otherwise they'll probably end up snapping. You can actually see all the way inside the trailer. So that is one good thing about Tekno models. We do have opening trailer doors. So moving down now, on the white strip going across, you can see we've got the words Express Haulage in black, and that's got like a gold outline shadow effect at the back of the lettering. And again, we've got the trailer number T309 on the left and right hand sides of the trailer doors. Moving down, we've got some warning panels that say long vehicle on the left and right, and just above the red and white striped bumper here, you can see an area where we should have the brakes, the reversing lights and the indicators, but these are all painted in red, so there's no way to distinguish them, but you can probably distinguish them, you know what I mean, because nowadays you can sort of tell what they are in any case. So moving the trailer round to the other side now, as you can see there's nothing much different, and we've still got the Eddie Stobart Limited wording on the side of the trailer. That's in the dark yellow with the red backdrop, and the words Express Road Haulage Specialist again in white with a black backdrop. And also you can see we have the painted trailer straps running the length of the trailer. So that is it basically. I'll just hook this back up to complete the review. So there we have it, the Tekno Seddon Atkinson Strato in Eddie Stobart Limited livery.